The Cape buffalo is often nicknamed Black Death or the Widowmaker, and for good reason. They are responsible for killing more hunters in Africa than any other member of the Big Five. At first glance, their danger isn't immediately obvious. They don't have the sharp claws of a leopard or the massive tusks of an elephant. What they do have is a massive, fused bone shield across their forehead known as a boss. This shield acts like a helmet, making a frontal shot from a rifle almost useless and turning the animal into a living, breathing battering ram. Weighing in at nearly 1,500 pounds of pure muscle, a charging buffalo is essentially a freight train that can turn on a dime. What truly sets them apart from other herbivores, however, is their temperament. Most animals have a flight or fight response where flight is the preferred option. If you startle a zebra, it runs. If you startle a buffalo, it might run, but it might also decide that you are a problem that needs to be permanently deleted. They are famously grumpy and unpredictable. Old bulls, often called dagger boys, are particularly notorious. Having been kicked out of the main herd, these solitary males become incredibly territorial and short-fused. They don't wait for a provocation. They perceive your presence as a personal insult. The most terrifying aspect of the buffalo, and the reason they are so deeply respected, is their intelligence during a hunt. There are countless stories of wounded buffalo leading hunters on a chase, only to double back on their own tracks and wait in the thick brush to ambush their pursuers from behind. They don't just run away, they circle back to hunt the hunter. This level of premeditated aggression is rare in the animal kingdom, especially for a creature that spends most of its day eating grass. When they charge, they don't give a warning roar or a mock display like an elephant might. They put their heads down, lock their eyes on the target, and they do not stop until the threat is neutralized. Even in a group, their collective defense is impenetrable. Lions may be the primary predators of the buffalo, but the relationship is far from one-sided. Buffalo are known to rush toward the sound of a distressed calf, forming a wall of horns that can intimidate even a large pride of lions. They have even been observed seeking out lion cubs and killing them, a preemptive strike to remove future threats to the herd. This mafia-style approach to survival, protecting their own and proactively eliminating enemies, makes them a formidable force that commands the absolute respect of every creature in the bush. So, while they might look like cattle from a distance, the Cape buffalo is a reminder that in the African wild, the most dangerous thing in the grass isn't always the one with the teeth.